Good morning, students. Till tomorrow, we have studied about balanced chemical equation and some chemical equations. So now today we are going to start about type of chemical reaction. So how many type of chemical reactions are there that we will study here? I think you all have understood how to balance the chemical equation. Yesterday, the rest of questions which were given, you have to complete and send it to me. Now start with the next part of the chapter, types of chemical reaction. There are 5 types of chemical reaction which you will study. First, combination reaction. Combination means when you combine something, when more than two things you combine together, it is called combination reaction. Just see, when two or more than two compounds or elements or molecules combine together to form a new substance. जब भी दो या दो से ज़्यादा कोई भी एलिमेंट्स कंपाउंड्स या मॉलिक्यूल्स एक साथ कंबाइन होते हैं कुछ नया बनाने के लिए, उनको हम कॉम्बिनेशन रिएक्शन कहते हैं. दे आर कॉल्ड एज कॉम्बिनेशन रिएक्शन. For example, just we have taken A and B are two parts which combines to give product C. Let's see the example. Calcium oxide, this is quicklime, reacts with water to form calcium hydroxide, which is slaked lime. Similarly, carbon reacts with oxygen to form carbon dioxide. Now the reaction takes place in presence of heat or when heat is evolved. So for example, sometimes you mix the calcium oxide in water, so you will find that heat is evolved. So these, when heat is evolved and when heat is absorbed, these processes undergo exothermic and endothermic reaction. So next, let's study what is exothermic reaction. Exothermic reaction are those reactions in which heat is released along with the formation of product. That means product is also formed and heat is also evolved. For example, जैसे चूना, आप चूने को पानी में मिलाते हो तो पानी से मिक्स होने के बाद वो हीट भी इवॉल्व करता है. तो दैट मीन्स heat is released during that reaction. मतलब heat is going to be complete. Exo means heat is going to be completed. That is, heat is released. You have to keep in mind this, heat is released during the reaction. Example, burning of natural gases. For example, methane gas is burned with oxygen, you form carbon dioxide and water. Similarly, decomposition of vegetable matters such as compost, you can say nowadays. One question I have given is respiration is an exothermic reaction. Explain. Let's come to endothermic reaction. Those reaction in which heat is absorbed during the reaction. ऐसे रिएक्शन जहाँ हीट एब्जॉर्ब हो जाती है उनको हम क्या बोलते हैं? एंडोथर्मिक रिएक्शन. Now what is decomposition reaction? Those reaction in which single compound breaks down into two or more than two simpler products called decomposition reaction. जब कोई एक सिंगल कंपाउंड दो या दो से ज़्यादा में ब्रेक डाउन हो जाए उनको हम लोग डिकम्पोजिशन रिएक्शन कहते हैं. It can take place in presence of heat, electricity, sunlight, anything. And when the reaction takes place in presence of heat is called thermal decomposition. Let's see here. Ferrous sulfate reacts in presence of heat. It forms Fe2O3, SO2 and SO3. Similarly here, let's balance it out by putting 2. Lead nitrate, it forms lead oxide, nitrogen dioxide and oxygen. Whereas silver chloride in presence of sunlight forms silver and chlorine. I have given the general information that A is the reactant which forms CND, a product. Now let's discuss about the displacement reaction. What is displacement reaction? Displacement means, for example, two persons are sitting together, then वन हैव टू रिप्लेस. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, दो दोस्त हैं, एक बहुत अच्छा है पढ़ने में और दूसरा भी अच्छा है, पर उसके साथ एक वीक स्टूडेंट है. तो मैंने क्या किया, एक गुड बॉय को या एक अच्छे बच्चे को इस वीक स्टूडेंट के साथ बैठा दिया. तो यहाँ पे जो लेस रिएक्टिव था, जो जो कमज़ोर बच्चा था, वो किसके साथ हो गया, वो एक तेज़ बच्चे के साथ हो गया. इसका मतलब वो डिस्प्लेस किया गया ताकि उसकी क्वालिटीज़ कुछ उसके अंदर आ जाए. इसी को कहते हैं, इसी तरह होता है डिस्प्लेसमेंट रिएक्शन भी. मीन्स कि जहाँ जब कोई लेस रिएक्टिव एलिमेंट हमारा हाई रिएक्टिव एलिमेंट से डिस्प्लेस हो जाए या रिप्लेस हो जाए, उसी को हम लोग डिस्प्लेसमेंट रिएक्शन कहते हैं. एग्जाम्पल, iron reacts with copper sulfate and it forms iron sulfate and copper. Here copper is displaced by iron. That means iron is more reactive than copper. That is why it has been replaced. During this reaction, iron is becomes brown in color. That means the part the blue color which of copper sulfate is vanished completely. This is the general reaction we have seen when A reacts with BC, that A is replaced by B, then AB plus C. Now double displacement reaction, those reaction in which exchange of ion takes place, means it is also a part of displacement, but here ions exchange their places, is called double displacement reaction. For example, sodium sulfate reacts with barium chloride, it forms barium sulfate and sodium chloride. Here sodium is replaced by chlorine and sulfate, sodium combines with chlorine and barium combines with sulfate. For example, in general form I have given AB plus CD gives AC plus BD. Now let's talk about oxidation and reduction. Oxidation means addition of oxygen or removal of hydrogen, or we can say addition of electronegative element or removal of electropositive element. First of all, this is the general term you can understood easily, or addition of oxygen and removal of hydrogen. मतलब जब किसी में एडिशन ऑक्सीजन को ऐड करते हो या आप हाइड्रोजन को निकाल देते हो उस रिएक्शन से, उसी को ऑक्सीडेशन कहते हैं. इलेक्ट्रोनेगेटिव और इलेक्ट्रोपॉजिटिव का मतलब होता है, इलेक्ट्रोनेगेटिव का मतलब होता है कि ऐसे एलिमेंट्स जो इलेक्ट्रॉन को एक्सेप्ट करते हैं अपने आप को स्टेबल बनाने के लिए, जैसे क्लोरीन, फ्लोरीन, ब्रोमीन, आयोडीन, ये सारे इलेक्ट्रोनेगेटिव एलिमेंट हैं. ऑक्सीजन O2 माइनस करता है क्योंकि अपने आउटर मोस्ट शेल में ये दो इलेक्ट्रॉन्स को एक्सेप्ट करता है. एज यू हैव स्टडीड इन क्लास 9th इलेक्ट्रॉनिक कॉन्फिगरेशन, देयर यू हैव स्टडीड अबाउट द नंबर ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉन्स needed. So that is why it is called electronegative element, which accepts electron and which releases electrons, means which leaves electron or which forms positive ions. For example, sodium, it has stable to become stable, it releases one electron and it forms Na plus. So it is a electropositive element which forms positive ions. For example, sulfur plus oxygen forms sulfur dioxide. That is addition of oxygen, oxygen is added in sulfur. Similarly, in FeCl2, chlorine is electronegative element, then chlorine is added to form FeCl3. In next example, HCl plus Mn, manganese dioxide, manganese oxide, we see that manganese chloride is formed and water is removed. So here water is in form of hydrogen, where hydrogen is also included, so hydrogen is removed, so it is called oxidation. Further, we have to discuss reduction, redox reaction, and oxidizing and reducing agent. This we will discuss in next class. If you understood, please give comments, like and share. Thank you.